Kidden, it's no secret that you can use AI to write your product description in a few minutes, but it always will convert terribly if you don't give it the right ingredients, because most people that use AI prompt it horribly, and it's why it writes generic copy like saying ergonomic, game-changing, this product will improve your life. Just all of these fluffy phrases that sound great but mean absolutely nothing to your customer. And personally, after writing hundreds of product descriptions for products in the beauty niche, health, clothing, and so many more, I have found a specific formula that works incredibly well for writing detailed, emotional product descriptions that convert for your problem-solving product. And it's not a secret template, it's just a psychological progression that takes your customer from knowing nothing about your product to now needing it in their life more than they need air. So today I have a treat for you, because for our fascia sculpting blade, we are not only going to write a high-converting product description like this one right here from top to down with all of the key sections, but we're also going to write a complete description for an advertorial as well that we use to sell this product. So this is all the copy you're going to need for every single type of landing page. Now, the first most common beginner mistake I see with product descriptions is having a generic product title like this one right here. I mean, this is awful. And because it's so generic, people are just going to look at this and say, well, this is clearly not branded. I'm just going to look up these keywords on Amazon and then buy from that instead. So using a simple prompt like this one right here that I will give you in the link in description, I basically just gave all of the context about my product and the main benefits and problems that it solves. And as we can see, Plantar Ease, Facial Relief Pro, these are all great names that we can use instead. So right here, I have my branded name of Plantar Relief, trademark by the way, and then 4-in-1 EMS sculpting blade. Now for most problem solving products, what I highly recommend with the above the fold, which is this section right here you can see on the right, is to have a sub description, which basically is 1 to 2 sentences where you first identify here's the problem that you're dealing with, and then here's the benefit of using our product. But in order to do that, you have to actually understand your audience. So if you haven't watched the previous video, go ahead and do that, because that's where we did the full market research for this video, where we're going to be writing specifically to the avatar of nurses with plantar fasciitis. And as you can see, we had all these different pain points, all these different benefits, but for our avatar right here, we have the main key details. So we need to first in our opening sentence mention the problem, which is again that they're dealing with plantar fasciitis, but the biggest fear that they have is potentially this making sure that they have to quit their job. So once you fill out that market research document, you want to plug that into a new Claude project. And as you can see right here, I give it this prompt, which I will link down below in the description. And as you can see, it basically has my entire description all laid out from the above the fold section, my first sections, and of course, FAQ reviews. So this is the entire description as a template, but obviously we're gonna have to do a little bit of tweaking around. So for the initial rough draft, it's honestly not that shabby. So every 12-hour shift on hard hospital floors is destroying your feet. So I like that. That gets into the problem. And of course, when we get right here, we have our product providing that relief and that transformation that you want, which is working pain-free. So typically what I end up doing is I will move all this copy over to a document, and that's when I start massaging and tweaking it down, because a lot of the times with Claude and these tools, they kind of over-explain and they do a little bit too much. So let's move over this first section, which is going to be the sub-description. So these were the initial benefits that Claude came up with. And honestly, we did something very similar. We just kind of cut it down just a bit. So for the first one, basically the exact same thing without the limping or suffering. Next one, no longer let foot pain control your life or your nursing career. I really like that. So this was similar to this one right here. Then we moved this one down, which was the exact lines, because I really did like that. That did correspond with the benefits that I was seeing. And then the last benefit I thought was perfectly fine, because again, if I go back, if you give it the right ammunition from how they describe their problem, what benefits do they want, then yes, Claude and ChatGPT can really write some amazing copy straight from the rip. So now moving on to our first section, which is going to be identifying and relating to our nurses about the problem they're dealing with, the daily frustration. So for the headline, you can either do the biggest benefit they want, or you can just ask a question, which usually ties back to the main problem they're dealing with. So as we can see, we have multiple headline options that we can choose between. So work without plantar fasciitis ruining every shift, eliminate foot pain. But I typically like to go with a problem-oriented headline. So what I initially wrote here was plantar fasciitis, pain ruining every shift. And then we got some good beef here, but realistically for this section, I usually have 2 sentences that are about the problem. So the first one is usually trying to relate to here's the exact pain you have. The second sentence usually is aggravating upon that. So again, trying to twist the knife a bit more, or saying that you've tried other alternative products and they just haven't worked for you. Now keep in mind, I'm also getting ideas from ChatGPT as well, because they also can write some really good headlines and some copy that you can also get ideas from. So my initial rough draft was, as nurses, we love taking care and sacrificing for our patients, but every shift makes that nagging heel pain worse and worse. So that is the main problem. And then I chose to aggravate elaborate it a bit more by saying that if you leave this untreated, this is what's retiring thousands of nurses because it becomes life-lasting, which is their biggest fear. As we can see, when we go back to our avatar document, fear of this being for life was the biggest thing. So of course, that's what I'm going to drive into with my copy. And then usually the last sentence is introducing my product plus the unique mechanism. So as we can see right here, that's why we created plantar relief, which has medical grade EMS and therapeutic heating. That is the unique mechanism, which makes our product different than everything else, which is going to give you the specific benefit of enjoying the job you love pain-free. Now for my second section, this is where I'm going more into the benefits, the desired results, the transformations, going from point A to point B. And again, in order to do that, you got to have good market research from the previous video process. So again, if you haven't watched that video, please go ahead and do that, because as we can see, based on our research, the transformation was they want to get through their shift without thinking about their feet. They want to sleep through the night without foot pain. So these are the main big ideas I want to move over. So I got multiple headline ideas, but the one I decided to go with was survive your long shifts without destroying your feet. That was one of the initial ones we saw from Claude. And then for the copy right here, our sculpting blade penetrates deeper than massage guns. So we're explaining why it's better than alternatives. And because it penetrates deeper, why do I give a shit? Why does that actually matter? Well, it's going to get you that real relief from chronic plantar fasciitis pain, which is the biggest thing, that real relief. That was the number one emotional benefit that I saw right here in primary desires. And then typically the structure I do for these sentences is mentioning a feature and then so you can do blank. So as we can see, this blade has targeted vibration, a feature. Why does that matter? Why do I care? Well, it reduces inflammation, but most importantly, helps you finish your shifts without thinking about your feet, which again is something that we saw in the transformation. So if you do the market research process exactly right, then you shouldn't have to do much thinking. You just use the lines you already saw from your customers and from your research and put it in your description. It's not too complicated. And then for the final one here, unlike expensive PT appointments, which was one of the most common alternatives, you can use this from home, protects your body, and you can keep nursing for decades, which is the biggest benefit and transformation that my audience of nurses really wants. Now, depending on the product you're selling, you usually also want to have a section for an authority figure, someone that's recommending the product. So in this instance, I saw a lot of people recommending that they would trust if an actual physical therapist or someone that is a podiatrist that specializes with feet recommends a product like this. So as you can see, I had Claude whip this up where we had this long testimonial from Dr. Jennifer Copland, not too shabby. Now, again, we want to shorten this down because most people are just not going to read a big brick of text like this. So after playing around a little bit with it, I shortened it down to about 3 main sentences. And this is going to be the main thing because for most people, they want to be able to skim through this and see why are people recommending this? What are the main benefits that I'm going to be getting? So go ahead and feel free to read that. And then when it comes to the FAQ section, again, Claude and ChatGPT are really good at doing this research, but you can also hop onto Amazon and see what questions people actually asked and then answer those as well. I also like to have a specific section for money back guarantees, especially when you're doing health products where you are making some pretty big claims. So as you can see, I typically do, you will get the benefit or you will get your money back. And then the final 2 things would be having our reviews and then a comparison chart. So as you can see, we have our product versus the most common alternatives, which yes, has been PT and massage guns. So we can create a section like this easily using section.store, which we'll explain in our next video where we'll actually make this come to life. But again, all of the copy is what we're doing in this video and we have it in spades. I mean, look at all these categories. We'll probably end up shortening it down to about 5 different categories. And then when it comes to different reviews, we have 15 different testimonials. And realistically, we probably only need about 6 to 10 really detailed ones. So this is the money back guarantee section that I came up with. It's a little bit longer than I'd ideally like, but it gets the point across of you're going to get the benefit or you'll get your money back. And then when it comes to those specific reviews, when I write these reviews, I want them to handle specific situations and benefits and objections that my customer has. So for this first one, I had plantar fasciitis surgery scheduled and I wanted to make sure I tried this as a last resort and saved me thousands of dollars. The next one was about that first step out of bed pain, which we saw again in that market research video. So again, we're handling a different scenario, but it's for that same target audience. Another one, I was looking at different jobs, but this saved my career. So again, another good benefit. It's not the same as the other ones. It's a different problem that it's solving, but it's for the same audience. So my real biggest piece of advice is that it's not going to be perfect when you're using Claude or ChatGPT. A lot of times I will ask it for more headline ideas, to rewrite certain sections again, just so I can get more ideas, but it's up to you as the copywriter to have the experience to cut things down in a lot of cases and just to get to the meat and potatoes of here are the main desires and here are the main problems that you are trying to get rid of. All right, quick pause, because if you do want access to my entire AI workflow, workflow that I use to write all the copy for not just my product descriptions, but my high converting video scripts as well, then click that first link in the description down below and join my 101 program, where you'll get access to that, plus 5 group calls with yours truly, where I'll review your website, your ads, and your products to make sure you have the fastest track to getting to your first winning product. So if you are really serious about dropshipping and want to give yourself the best chance of being successful, like so many of my top students, then again, click that first link in the description down below, and I would love to work with you. Now, transitioning into writing all the copy for our advertorial to nurses. Now, I know this is a lot of copy, but again, when you're using AI and you know how to prompt it the right way, it actually isn't that difficult, and it will write about 80 to 90% of this copy exactly right. But keep in mind, you are going to need to edit things around. You are going to need to actually understand who your target audience is, what benefits matter to them, what problems do they have, to make sure that this copy is exactly right, and that if anything sounds wrong, you can edit it. So hopping on back to the projects we have in Claude and ChatGPT, I first upload a PDF of an already done advertorial that follows all the key sections that I like for my advertorial. So for me, this one from snow.com is perfect. Again, I will link it down below, plus this exact prompt. But essentially what we're asking Claude to do is to break down all of the different sections behind that initial advertorial, and that's going to be the structure we use for writing it for our fascia sculpting blade. So as you can see right here, we have this great headline, and again, I will usually ask these tools to write 10 to 15 different headlines so that I can compare and see which one sticks out the most to me. And then typically when it comes to the copy, a lot of times Claude is going to over explain, and you kind of have to cut things down. It's a lot of trimming the fat. So if we went into this first section, you're not alone. After years of 12-hour shifts on hard hospital floors, plantar fasciitis became chronic for thousands of nurses. So the next line of, but here's what physical therapists just revealed, we don't need that. We can cut that down. And I would say we also don't need this line right here. So again, you have to go through, read things, and just see what feels a little bit too long. Now, all the most important copy with an advertorial comes with the headline and then the lead into your advertorial. You have to nail this down. This is like the hook of your video ad, where if people aren't interested, if you don't create enough curiosity with this, then they're not going to end up reading your giant novel of a product description advertorial. So for us, I did ask Claude to have a few more variations just so I can play around. And typically the structure for the opening headline is going to be the problem, and then in parentheses, here's the solution, here's that new hope. So I ended up going with the problem being your morning heel pain is a warning sign your body cannot ignore. So again, creating that curiosity, but here's the clinical studied EMS device that so many nurses are using to avoid quitting the job they love. And the next one, here's the product that thousands of nurses are using to heal their plantar fasciitis and stay in bedside nursing without the pain forcing them out. So this is the typical structure I like to do for my advertorials. So usually the opening is getting into the initial problem. Here's your daily frustration. Here's what you've tried, and then amplify it. So if you do not solve this problem, here's what's going to happen to you. This is the worst case scenario. So in this case, it's going to be that you have to quit your job, that you're going to have it for life. And of course, explain why these other solutions like physical therapy are not working for you. And then that allows us to educate, here's the real root cause. So with this first section, this needs to be us relating about the problems that our customers are dealing with. So they're wearing supportive shoes, custom orthotics, but again, the pain keeps coming back. And that is exactly what I saw when I read those Reddit threads. So this is all in the money. This is perfect for me. And we also just tease a little bit that the real problem is not what you think it is. It's actually something completely different. And then from here, we need to aggravate that pain. We really need to twist that knife and talk about how if you do not solve this, this is going to be sticking with you. It's going to get worse, which means that you're going to potentially have chronic pain for the rest of your life or a career-ending surgery. So your homework is to use the prompts that I've linked down below for both the product description and the advertorials for your product, and make sure again that you actually filled in that market research document so that you are prompting Claude and ChatGPT the right way with copy that actually does speak directly to your customer. And remember to trim the fat, get headline variations, and make sure every single sentence answers the question of what's in it for me.